It is Tuesday, December 15th, 2020, and you are tuned into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Today on the show, we are talking about the wild opening late model schedule in Florida, FloRacing's Late Model Night in America announcement. We've got some more Chili Bowl news. We've got the Houston Speedway schedule and more. But first, this episode is brought to you by Blood Lubricants. Blood carries a high-performance line of synthetic racing oils, and they've got you covered for all sorts of dirt racing applications. Engine oils, gear oils, suspension fluid, cleaning products, you name it, they've got it. For those racers that are looking to start putting their 2021 schedules together and are looking for partners, check out Blood's Racer Support Program. They offer discounts on products plus free swag, and they support hundreds of racers across many divisions throughout the country. They are currently accepting applications for the 2021 season right now. To check out the support program, find out more information, or to buy, visit bloodlubricants.com. That's BLUD lubricants.com. If you'd like to receive 25% off most products, use code DIRT at checkout. That's DIRT, all caps, at checkout. We talked yesterday on the show about the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series losing the season opening races at Golden Isle Speedway in Georgia, and yesterday they announced another small change to the schedule. Originally, the series was going to race at East Bay, followed by Bubba Raceway Park, and then Alltech Raceway. But after some discussions, the events at Alltech have been moved up, and now the 2021 season will open at the Lake City, Florida racetrack on January 21st with a practice day, followed then by the 2 nights of racing, January 22nd and 23rd. The series will then head to East Bay after that. So what we're going to get now is we've got 3 nights at Alltech, followed by 7 nights at East Bay. January 31st is an off day, and then the opening Florida swing will close with 2 nights at Bubba Raceway Park, February 1st and 2nd. To see the full amended schedule, visit lucasdirt.com. It's important to note, too, that one of the nights at Alltech and one of the nights at East Bay are practice nights. So the 3 nights at Alltech, 1 is a practice night, 2 are race nights, 7 nights at East Bay, 1 is a practice night, 6 are race nights, just so that's clear. So if you kind of look at the full schedule now between kind of January, February, and you know, all of the late model racing going on, could potentially be a very busy month for those late model competitors that want to go out and race early in the year. Between the World of Outlaws, late models, Lucas, and DIRTRACKR, you could potentially race 19 nights between January 14th and February 13th. The Outlaws open January 14th at Volusia for 3 nights. Then there's the 2 nights at Alltech a few days later, 6 race nights at East Bay, 2 at Bubba, and then they go back to Volusia. You could potentially go back to Volusia for DIRTRACKR Nationals, which features 2 DIRTRACKR late model nights, followed by 4 World of Outlaws nights. So I think obviously you probably won't get somebody to race all 19 nights. If you do, it might be just a couple of guys over that kind of stretch. You know, that's a very difficult stretch on equipment, especially with some of the tracks and the engines and things like that that are going to be on that schedule. But I think some guys will race a lot of those nights. And I think, you know, if you're a late model fan, it's certainly going to be a really great way to kick off the 2021 season with so many races. And, you know, we know that the DIRTRACKR nights, the World of Outlaws nights, that those will be streamed on Dirt Vision. And we know Lucas has committed to streaming their entire 2021 slate. So you'll be able to watch all of those races. We don't just know quite yet what the details are on the Lucas streaming schedule. You know, we'll talk about that more as the season approaches, but all 19 of those nights will be available on a streaming platform if you can't get to those races. I think that's pretty cool for late model fans. Speaking of late model racing, interesting announcement this morning from FloRacing regarding a new series for 2021. Following a string of midweek races in 2020, the platform has put together what they are calling Castrol FloRacing Night in America, a 10-race series for dirt late model competitors that will feature midweek races paying $10,000 to $20,000 to win. We'll have a $60,000 point fund and a full complement of content, including a live studio show. The 10-race schedule for 2021 looks like this. Action starts March 25th at 411 Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And then it's March 31st at Tri-City Speedway, April 15th at Tyler County Speedway, April 21st at Atomic Speedway, May 12th at Brownstown Speedway, May 19th at Marshalltown Speedway, June 2nd at Florence Speedway, September 14th at Fairbury Speedway, October 7th at the Tri-County Racetrack, and then the whole thing closes out October 20th at Volunteer Speedway. If you'd like to see more details on the announcement or see that full schedule, you can find that at floracing.com. If you don't know or don't recall, you know, kind of as restrictions are starting to loosen back in the spring last year or this year, FloRacing and Dirt on Dirt's Michael Rigsby started putting together some of those midweek late model shows along with quite a few tracks and promoters. It gave racers somewhere to race and fans something to watch on some non-traditional dirt racing nights. If I remember correctly, the first of those shows was a Thursday night race at Tri-County, actually here in North Carolina late in April. And then from there, they put together several more until racing really got going into the summer. Those races, which were originally done done to, just kind of get things rolling again as we, kind of moved out of some of these restrictions, helped prove out a concept. And now for 2021, it's turned into a series with a points fund, a big sponsor, a sizable content plan. It shows that even during these tough times, there's opportunity if you know where to look at it. So kudos to Rigsby, Flo, and the tracks for putting this deal together. Should be fun to watch. Yesterday, we ran through Petry Motorsports lineup for the upcoming Chili Bowl, which includes Jacob Denny, Emerson Axum, and Harley Holland, but they weren't done announcing drivers just yet. Later in the day on Monday, they announced the addition of Ben Worth to the team. Worth will be making his second Chili Bowl attempt and will be behind the wheel of the number 5 for Petry Motorsports. Worth made his Chili Bowl Nationals debut in 2020, driving for Dean Alexander, whom he drove within West Coast midget action this season. He finished 6th in a B main on his prelim night. He then won a Saturday F main and then drove from 16th to 6th in an E main to miss a transfer by 1 spot. Worth is also a previous winner in Tulsa shootout action. So at last check now, we're up to 152 entries posted on the Chili Bowl website. Obviously, a lot more to come, but that's kind of where we stand right now as we're about a month out from Chili Bowl. And speaking of the Chili Bowl, the analytics section of DIRTRACKR.com now has the past 6 years of Chili Bowl results included. I added the rest of 2016 and all of 2015 in recent days. So we're up to 32 championship and prelim nights total to kind of look through and peruse. I definitely want to say thanks to Brian Holbert for his assistance on a few questions I've had in recent weeks. I've been using the Chili Bowl website and the Chili Bowl media guide to make sure things are accurate. The hardest part for me has been some of the lap leader information. If you notice problems across literally any of the series, not just Chili Bowl, but anything that I have in the Dirt Tracker analytics section, please don't hesitate to reach out to me so I can get those things corrected. So now the results combined with the stat breakdowns and driver pages include numbers and information you won't find on the Chili Bowl literally anywhere else. So for those of you that participate in things like Lonnie Wheatley's Chili Bowl pool, this will be a great resource when making your selections. I'm going to continue adding results from more years, and we'll do predictions as we get closer to the event, so stay tuned. In line with a lot of other purse increases we've seen across the country, the reopened Houston Speedway in South Dakota announced yesterday their 2021 schedule and set their purses and points fund for weekly racing. The track will run their weekly program on their traditional Sundays next year, with races paying $3,000 to win and $400 to start. The total points fund is $50,000, with the champion taking home at $12,000. Besides weekly 410 racing, the track will also host several events for the NOSA Sprint Car Series, along with 3 World of Outlaws nights. If you'd like to see more details on the purse announcement and check out the schedule, visit HUSITSpeedway.com. If you haven't gotten a chance yet, make sure to check out the recent episodes of Dirt Tracker Conversations. I released one yesterday featuring Ohio racer Ryan Missler, and then other recent guests includes Pennsylvania Sprint Car racer Logan Wagner, Brad Loyette's in there, Matt Williamson, who's a Dirt Car Northeast competitor, Super Dirt Car Series competitor, and then Jordan Swindell. You can find all of those episodes in this podcast feed or at DIRTRACKR.com/daily or on the Dirt Tracker YouTube channel. The only item on the streaming schedule today is USAC 24/7 over on FloRacing. Things are pretty quiet for the next few weeks. So probably only mention the schedule if there's something besides USAC 24/7 on the docket. We get USAC 24/7 every single day. So basically, that's going to be on there no matter what I say or don't say. So if there's something else happening, I'll certainly mention that. But if there's nothing else happening, I might not mention the streaming schedule kind of going forward until things kind of kick back off again. If you'd like to see that daily schedule, you can visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope everybody has a good Tuesday. You can find Dirt Tracker Daily on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or where you get podcasts. Please subscribe and leave a review. You can also watch the show every day on YouTube and Facebook. You can email the show at info@dirttracker.com, and you can follow along at facebook.com/dirttracker, twitter.com/dirttracker, and the website itself, dirttracker.com. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Justin_Fiedler. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more Dirt Tracker Daily.